welcome to my vlog. This is Mommy Chick, and in today's vlog, I'm going to share with you how I processed my work visa application during the lockdown here in NC and got approved in 2 days. So if you wanted to get to know more about this, please keep on watching. Hi everyone! Kamusta po kayong lahat? This is Mommy Chick, and I know that it's currently still lockdown here in NC. It has been running 2 weeks now that we are on lockdown after the first case was confirmed na nag-national lockdown na po tayo, which is alert level 4 nga po. So, I hope everyone is in good state, safe po tayong lahat na naka home quarantine, and sharing with you guys my experience on what happened during my essential work visa application during the time na nag-lockdown na po dito sa NC. So, before I go to my main topic, just to give you an idea sa mga bagong viewer po sa vlogs ko, that I'm an RN in the Philippines, and I came here during the pandemic with a critical purpose visit visa, and I have attended my CAP, completed my CAP now in NZRN, and I was able to get a job offer now applying for my essential work visa. So when I applied for my critical purpose visa in my previous vlogs, I'm so blessed that it was also approved in 1 day, and in this application again in my essential work visa, granted, I was approved also in 2 days na po. So yun. So I'll start with what happened to me during the process of my application. So after I got my job offer and I have completed my requirements for my visa application, I already have my immigration account, the one that I used for my critical purpose visit visa. I also prepared the documents that I have before I received my job offer in my account online, just to be ready if my employer will be able to supply me with the remaining documents. I will be able to lodge my application right away. So I was ready to lodge my application when suddenly Immigration New Zealand updated that they need the essential work visa application to be paper-based until August 29, that they will receive or they will continue with the online application already. So it happened, and I inquired to them if really we need to do it paper-based, because I have never applied paper-based with my previous application, and they said yes, because it's according to the update. So I prepared the documents that I have to send to the immigration in Auckland, and I was able to provide all the documents, have them certified true copy, and send it to Auckland. That was received by them August 11. So during that time, the next week after it happened, when there was an announcement from the New Zealand government that they are going to lock down nationwide after the first case of COVID. So after it happened, guys, I feel really anxious of what will happen to my application, as I know that it will not work because nobody is going to process my papers because the offices are closed. So I waited for several days because the first announcement that the lockdown will take only how many days. So after that, the next update from the New Zealand government that the lockdown is still going to continue to alert level 4, that's the time that I told myself I really have to do something about it. So I know that it's not gonna be easy, because I have heard from my previous from those colleagues that I have applied for the essential work visa that it took them 3 weeks or more that their visa was approved. So how much more that this is COVID and lockdown, how can it be fastened like that? So I was really anxious, and what I did is to inquire in Immigration New Zealand about the things or the options that I have since it is lockdown. So they emailed me back. The first feedback for me is they really don't have the answer to my query as of this time, because it is still on alert level 4, and since the offices are closed, they don't know likewise as well when is it going to happen and when can they provide me a feedback. But they have given me a confirmation that it was received in their office. So that's all. And then the next step that I did, there is this team in the immigration that you can escalate your application. So after I inquired from the immigration, I escalated my concern to the immigration that I was able to apply the paper-based application because that was the recent update from the immigration prior to the lockdown. However, the lockdown happened and I was able to submit it already. So if there's an option for me to do the online application, that is really my question, because of course I don't wanted to proceed to do it online while I have applied already with my paper base, and it will make complications, it will make things more complicated if they will receive 2 applications under my name. So the escalation was able to give me a feedback that you can try to do it online and we will see if it will go through. So I received the email from escalation, that was August 25. I tried to lodge my online application since all my documents are all up to go before, and a good thing that it went through the system. And after that, I gave a feedback to the escalation that yes, I was able to apply online during that day, August 25, but the feedback told me that it will appear in the system might be the next day because it will still generate like that. So I waited, and it was August 26 in the morning that the Immigration New Zealand gave me a confirmation about my application that was received by them, and then I emailed back the escalation with regards to that update. So after I updated them, I waited again, and they told me with the feedback again that they will escalate this to the next person who can assess my papers. So I was really so blessed that people are giving me the feedback promptly, that I don't need longer time for them to answer my queries. And that was I think the blessings that I have received during this lockdown, because from the time that the paper-based application was not going to work for me, I really surrendered to God my application, because I know this is not under my control anymore. Things are not going to go according to my plan, because it's really uncertain for this lockdown. When is it going to end, and when can I start to work, things like that. And so after that, what I did August 26, I waited, and then here comes the email from the immigration again that the feedback this time is they need me to supply the updated employer supplementary form, that is August 2021, and upload it in my account. So knowing about this, I right away emailed the HR of our hospital that they need updated supplementary form in order for me to go move forward with my application. So while I was doing this process, guys, I was really shocked because somebody called me also. So when I answered the call, it was also the immigration that updated me and asked me about the process that I was doing, that I really have to provide them the updated form. It was an urgent, the sense of urgency coming from this person is really important to me, because I feel that I was really taken care of by the immigration, because it was so easy and it was so fast that they have given me a feedback from email to calling me personally. So when I received, because that person who contacted me, actually I received also his email coming from him directly, and I saw that it was the manager of the immigration. So I feel that they have really given focus on my application that time, and I was surprised really that they really have to contact me and inform me about those things in order for my application to move forward. So I was thankful, and good thing also that HR was able to reply to me that day, and they said that they are going to work on it on the same day. So I waited in the afternoon, but however I did not receive any feedback, and it was almost midnight on the 26th that the HR emailed me. So I don't know why it happened that it was early morning that he was still awake and he was able to email me. And good thing that I was also awake that time, that she was able to provide me with the recent employer supplementary form. I was thankful because at least by the end of the day, on the 26th, I was able to upload the needed form in my immigration account again. So right after that, guys, I emailed back the escalation and that immigration manager who contacted me that I was able to update this form in my account already the morning of the 27th. So after I have given them an email for the feedback that it was there in my account, they replied to me also that okay, we will take care of this, and I waited again. So during that day, it was midday of 27th that I received an email from immigration and my visa is approved already. So I can just imagine the turnover of the events that happened to me really. From doing my paper-based application, I did a lot of things. I have to provide a certified true copy and all. It was a difficult process than doing it online actually, but since it was advised, then I did it. And nag-lockdown, it was another thing that made me feel so anxious, uncertain. And after just 2 days of communicating with them, with the immigration, after I escalated my concern, then I got my visa approved. So guys, I am just sharing this according to my own experience. I know this is not gonna be the same experience that you might have, and with the previous application that I have also been approved one day in my application. One thing only that I have realized, or one thing only that I was really holding on to, that is God. I was surrendering everything to Him that was there in front of me, because of course it was also uncertain in the Philippines, applying for a visa during the pandemic, coming here to New Zealand, and a lockdown again here in NC when I applied for my application. I think everything is happening under the grace of God. So I'm thankful, guys. So if it did happen to me, it might happen to you in another way that will also fasten your process during lockdown for your visa application. And just prepare all your documents and upload them in your system, in your immigration account as early as possible while you're waiting for the other documents to come, like your supplementary form from your employer. That was the one that took time also, and the other additional documents that will be coming from them. So just be patient, guys, with the process. If it really takes time, then there's a reason and a purpose behind it. And if everything falls apart, you know that God is able to do things in His ways, and everything will fall down to magiging okay po yung lahat. Like what happened to me. So, I was really thankful that it was a smooth application. And important thing also that I think we have to do is to ask help. We really have to ask help because we really need to help from people, and we have to communicate. Just be polite to them, guys, and be truthful to what's going on with your situation. And I know that they would understand and would consider us, especially that we are part of the workforce during the surge of the Delta COVID outbreak here in NC right now. So I hope you guys who are still going to apply for your work visa application, it will also be a good smooth application as well. Likewise, let's take care as of this time na we are still under strict on restriction alert level 4, and hopefully these restrictions will make things better in the coming weeks. And I hope everybody will stay safe and stay healthy. I know that it's difficult really to be in home quarantine. Keep in touch with your loved ones, and that's all. So thank you so much, guys, for your time, for listening to my vlogs, watching my vlogs, and I hope this will serve as an inspiration to those who are still going to apply, that all things are going to be possible if we are under the grace of God. So thank you so much for your time, and have a good day. God bless everyone. Bye bye.